Though he feels even at times a little bit more supplemental in the strategy, which has more emphasis on Martin.
Taking it nice and easy. Swing out.
Whoa.
Nice shots from Exros. Just get put down low on HP, but he's able to find the kill. But Martin now able to go ahead and clean up the enemy Sova. And now they go pushing forward into the C side. Trying across, and Starzo shuts down Dambi. Now Beepo forward here into the smoke. The walk in to his demise. Francis gone. Beepo just dashing around, plants his feet, 180s, and is just dancing on him.
See if they can hold this.
Swing now. Dambi able to find the first. Looks for a little bit more, but Martin again cuts him down. RB is there for that second layer, but Starzo is able to find Francis. Extras on the walk forward, catching Glyph there at A lobby, and RB finds a second. Ivy gets involved, and Nongshim will be able to find their first round win. Oh, 5 forces of mates. Get ready to collide in against Ivy, but he's just going to go on a timing spray through that cyber cage, finding Mini. Dimensional drift again here from Martin, by the way. He's dancing around. I'm trying to guide this Hunter's Fury, and eventually it's going to be Glyph able to collect the kill there onto Ivy as the KJ gets taken down. So 4v4. Spike still being brought forward, not yet planted. Dambi trying to hold them back, and Francis finding a shot. Starzo now eliminated as the Cosmic Divide gets called in, but already 2 players are in front of this. Smoke now falling. Dambi finding the one. Pops that overdrive, slides in, and will zap Martin down. 3 players alive. Nongshim now have their own decent little bit of economy going, and Glyph is going to be caught. X-Ross from all the way across the map, intercepting the enemy Astra.
Great setup. Cage trick.
Once again, though, Nongshim going to have to go for the retake play. Mini will reposition. Francis at the same time. The Dimensional Drift is in, spotting out the 2 players at Garage, calling that for RB, but Dambi's now going to be taken down. Beepo finding him at backside, finds another. The exit's there. Francis good for 1. But now the neural depth invested here in their face, looking for the shot on the side across, but Beepo will track
Here
him
is
down.
brilliant in the early part of the round. Use the Killjoy utility to stall them out in Garage. You have the lineup with the Hunter's Fury. Yeah, you catch the clone as well in there, but Glyph is the main target. Oh, Beepo. He wants to prove that he can hang with Dambi on this server, and he is doing a great job.
Cage popped. Gets himself flush against the walls. They go fishing into the corner. Spots him out and has him lined up. Fantastic position for X-Choice, and he gets a 3rd.
Down A.
Crosshair just perfectly placed to clean up Glyph. And what is going to be Nongshim's, and there you go. The final shot from behind. Nongshim trying to keep it contentious.
Plays again, just like we saw in that best of 5 against RRQ for Nongshim, where X-Ross was just going absolutely crazy. The best performance we had seen from him to date. One of the new members here on the Nongshim, and he has really stepped up as of late.
And also on a new role, because coming into kickoff prior to that KJ, Util does expire. Here comes the entry. Got the leg shot down. He gets a spray down, finds himself a second. Ivy good for 1, but Martin still alive, still in with a chance, our mates. And RB closing the gap. Here's the TP. Knows he's made his exit, goes for the swing, challenges him, and manages to win it out. Nongshim, 1 away from tying it up.
I feel like there's a chance every time with him. He's up to 15 kills already. Just frying as usual. But this is, in terms of the macro game, good stuff from Nongshim. You throw
Judge v Shorty. The jump across, people now going on the entry, immediately shut down, and Francis out like a thief in the night. Thrown up over the top. Martin looking for the readjust. It's going to be Starzo to collect the kill, but now the relay bolt goes in. The Titans hold them back. Double swing in the corner, and RB comes away with 2. Dambi with 1, and now it is just a Dambi sprinting at him, playing in RB.
Takes space well.
Ross is in such an invested position here, and he hits the transfer for all 3. Unbelievable. Mini sits him down, trades one back, but good God. Finds another, clipped by the op shot, and Ivy's got the finisher, 7-5.
But they get a little one-dimensional towards the end, and it's just great reads from Nongshim, and even better individual efforts.
Yeah, fantastic hero plays on display. Martin still well out in front. Let's see if he can continue that performance when we come back after the halftime break. Taking that closer position. Fast lane gets set up. He does have that judge in hand, but Glyph is able to find one. Francis going to be taken down in RP. Just too whippy on that jump spot. They end up falling to the wayside as Ivy will get eliminated. Glyph, a massive round from the Astra. Keeps it very clean here.
Pretty clean as well for mates. So your economy's going to be very happy about that. Whoops. Didn't hit the first shot. They're all just covering the right angles, doing their jobs. Mini wants to get the crowd behind him. See if they could.
The clone forward, cleared out. Evo keeping that one covered. Thrown out forward, looking for the pop flash out, and Martin collects two.
Spike down mid.
Francis is supposed to be there to protect, but he just gets torn apart. As now the spike is dropped right there in front of their welcome arms. Clean one shot there from RB, but cannot find the follow-up. Then he keeps him in such a winning position. Bandit being a bit whippy there. Pico cannot find the kill. Ivy tries to drag it back, and now the overdrive going to be invested. An immediate slide away from Dambi. Still getting pressured out though by Starkso. Pushes forward, shuts him down. Barrel stuffing with the overdrive. In the second though. But now some noise being made. The Astral Form, Ivy unable to find the spray. Couple shots flying through. Glyph whittled away, yeah, down to 37 HP. There's a right click from Dambi. Able to find one, looks for the follow-up, doesn't make it happen. His gun barrel spotted. Glyph, he thought he had the kill. But he just doesn't. Fury to try to go ahead and peel off some of that pressure. Opens up with it. Finds RB. The spike now dropped onto the floor. Glyph able to find two. As they just align, he gets the collat. Francis and Dambi both going to be struck down. Ivy, however, on that flank, comes away with 2 kills. X-Ross able to find one. Oh, that's Ivy. A 1v1. He's got the judge at range. Recalls it. The swing of the corner. And Ivy. What an ungodly Red Bull clutch. Unbelievable.
What a map. Everything you could want here. Crazy round after crazy round. High tempo, high octane action. And it's going to be Ivy who caps off a stellar Haven.
Welcome to the global stage, young man. What an insane performance. What an insane...
the EDG VODs. They've been studying them.
Maybe don't do that.
Yep, and he picked it.
Try to catch Nongshim off guard. Flashes in. Francis with that judge going to be able to find one. Now they know the buy is in play, but Ivy still so far forward, ends up getting caught by it. Big advantage now into the hands of mates. They look to tie things up 1-1 immediately. TP in, RP, hounded down, and Martin is right back to it.
More trickery from Gentlemates. Coming in with a plan. And it works an absolute treat. This angle that Martin takes. Dambi tries to slide right at him and pays the price.
Come on! Jim. Dambi trying to get himself forward into the site so he can actually utilize this shotgun. Relay bolt going to be coming in. Dambi sliding forward, able to find one, get some damage on that follow-up there. As Pipo will get his legs cut out beneath him. Martin's still here! And Dambi gets two with a bucky! Unbelievably close!
Phoenix.
Stacking into this one, and it's a great shot from Ivy to start things off. Martin going to be struck down. Now Starzo joins him. The spike now up, it's stranded. Does he get blinded up, pushed away by the paranoia? The overdrive in play. Dambi ready and willing to chase this corner, but Pipo does manage to find him with the outlaw. RB swinging in, gets himself another headshot, but the kills end up going the way of mates. Dust settling, and Extra still a world away. Pipo's going to be able to swing that corner on a time. Catch him off guard. Ooh, there's the spot. Stunned up on the relay, cannot get that crosshair. Swung across fast enough. Pipo with a 3.
Nongshim was going to turn this round on its head. Relay bolt. Then they try to overcommit there, and Glyph's ready for Dambi's angle. Coming in on the overdrive.
Turns away, and there's the timing. There's the catch. Glyph, however, still going to be out here at spawn, but Francis has the spot, has the kill. Dambi trying to scale his way forward, but Martin's still here, so fire, but RB able to trade that one back. RB finds himself 3, and okay, the timeout call works a treat, just the one casualty.
Absolutely wild that this round goes the way it does, and it's all because that spike was in Mini's hands right as he gets caught. Double checking if there's players around that corner.
Francis just staying tucked here, ready to just invest that judge in alongside that vulnerable. There goes Martin, knows that he tagged up the enemy Neon as well. Looks for a little bit more, and Glyph with a nice headshot. We'll be able to catch him on the jump, but Ivy's still here, still standing, still breathing, still fighting. Swings in, now puts that spike down on the floor.
Spike down.
As the Nightfall does go across, gets the K into these players. And Ivy has the transfer, another 4K from him.
Paranoia.
Paranoia does go through. But the curveball from Martin is perfectly placed. Peels back some of that pressure. At the same time, Extros gonna be taken down. Spotted on the recon ping. Starzo finds the wall bang. Francis quickly trying to scale in behind them. Angles being watched. Splits the difference between the two players and doesn't manage to find the kill. Starzo now cleans up the enemy Oro. Dambi trying to push his way forward, but has to abandon this angle. Steps up the fast lane, immediately backpedals Ivy at the same time. Still here, but now dead. Mini, great awareness. Flushes out the enemy Viper. 2v4. It's still a very favorable position to re-establish the lead.
Spike planted.
Joke's over.
The double join up. Pop of the ultimate, and Martin finds value from it immediately. RB eliminated. Dambi trying to play this one out patiently. Sell him on fake info, but Dambi, oh, he gets whippy.
One of those rounds where if you're given space, take it, and they do. There's a follow-up plan, but like you said, a great flash, a great reveal, and that completely stalls out Nongshim's cheeky attempt to try to catch Mates in mid. So it's just better reactions from Mates this time, and oops.
It is the full forces of Mates getting ready to come running at him. He's gonna be spotted here into the back, tries to send out that snake bite, but already he's been flushed out, taken down. Francis storming forward. Quick scope pop there on a Starzo, but now X-Frost gone. Francis cannot find the follow-up flick. Dambi strafing out to his demise, Martin. Nah, okay. Maybe try to take one down with him, but doesn't register to secure the round. Meanwhile, Nongshim wanted to go for this aggression. The jump peek out, Francis barely able to win out the fight. The Hunter Sphere now going to be there in reply, but all the players barely elusive, so will not get tagged up. They get a kill, they get the ult, they get out scot-free.
Nice little jump peek to set up Francis on the wide swing. Looks like we're gonna make another go at B. Hold up close this time.
Curveball gonna go flying, turns over to the side, it's gonna be Ivy able to find more team and Francis. Good for one before getting taken down. The site broken open, and again, 2v3 here for Gentle Mates. And they work that magic once again. Divide going to be invested, cutting off that mid-connector position where two players are looking for the approach, but they're gonna go facing forward, and they both lose out. Maybe expecting that the wider numbers are going to be coming in through main. Either way, the defuse is there, and it's going to be 7-5 at the half. He is very far forward. That curveball could get the catch, but he still gets that shot on a Beepo. That is unbelievable, and Ivy just massacres the remaining three.
Is that a no-scope?
I think it might have been. I think he pulled off the scope just in time. Shorty in hand. Going to be zoned away as they want to try to funnel this kill into Francis's hands. Problem is, you do have the gap closed, but there you go. We'll still be able to find. It's going to be flawless in response here from Dimensional Drift at the ready as Ivy intercepts through the mid-connector. Mini and Martin both taken down.
And here's the rotations coming out of A2.
Sat back watching for it. Dambi at the same time, just gliding forward. Francis giving his life over. Ivy still going to be good for the one, but cannot find people. But now they know that there's an operator in play. Do they want to? Oh, stem the tide here in some fashion. The slide forward immediately shut down. Blinded up, no clue what was hitting him from the flank. Fast pivots now called in from Mates. Nongshim, we pump the brakes here for a brief little moment. This allows for Mates to try to get themselves into position. The curveball going to be good, connecting in, but just cannot find the kills. Takes down below, but cannot finish the job. The jump forward, the shorty in hand. Francis finds Mini. However, Glyph suddenly exploding back with kills of his own. Two picked up on the judge, damage dealt to RP. As suddenly Nongshim reeling. Sprinting. Push forward into the poison orb, finds the timing. Gorgeous from Glyph. A 3K potentially at 4 as a shock dart takes RB so very low. They are making this impossible for him. As the Guardian. And high pen damage.
Just catches Nongshim overstepping just a little bit. They try to triple swing that angle. Ward anticipating a judge. They were just riding that wave of just running people over on their way in. Got a little over.
Should have seen Martin there. It'll just be the quick exit. Martin trying to find the punish, but it's going to be RB covering. Snaps him back from the ultimate, and Glyph now gone. Molly in hand, the Prowler to check. Doesn't get the catch there onto Beepo. As Ivy just tries to hold forward. Solo with the shorty in hand. Swings in, shuts down one. Technically restable there for Mini. If they can find the space, but there you go. Starzo brings him back from the grave. The swing out, the judge massacres them all! Dambi just run.
It's gonna be stingers, specters. You've got one vandal for Marteen. Love the way Dambi does this. Just keeps taking space, keeps scaling, finds a kill up in heaven, drops back down to get two more. And they just make
still has an overdrive behind this. The drone over the top. Ivy going to be spotted. Quickly has to backpedal, but will get caught. Critical mistake here from Nongshim's Viper. The flood retake is looking very possible. Do they just fight their way out? No, they will just go for a backside plant. Fast lane set up. Extros taking that contact. Cross towards yard. His relay book gets dodged. A curveball in. Dambi blinded up. Francis, however, able to find one. And Dambi! He just slides right in! Another 3 kills! Cliff will sit him down, but I don't think he can make this one happen. He cannot! He is overwhelmed! Dead! 13-10 again! Nongshim! Pull off the 2-0 over Mates!